This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Let me tell you guys something. The fraud and corruption in the AMC play, while it was bad or is bad for retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, it forced me to get more educated in the stock market, and I have learned so much over the last 4 years. I was talking to CSI, and he told me he was 43-0 on the Forex this week. 43-0, which means he has had 43 straight profitable trades. And I said to CSI, I said, but for the fraud and corruption in AMC, would you have even been looking at Forex? Would you have learned Forex? And you know what CSI told me? CSI said he would not know Forex and he would not know about algos, but for the fraud and corruption in the AMC play. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm kind of glad that it happened because, and I can't speak for anybody else, I can only speak for myself. I was running around with blinders on. I was running around thinking that the SEC actually protected retail investors. I was running around thinking the DOJ and the FBI actually went after bad actors regardless of their finances. But I learned over the last 4 years the SEC does not protect retail investors. The DOJ does not protect retail investors. The FBI does not protect retail investors. Their job is to create stability in the market by making sure the bad actors don't rob each other. The bad actors are allowed to rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules whenever they want. But they're not allowed to rob from each other. When they start robbing from each other, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI steps in. But also, the fraud and corruption force a lot of retail investors to study, to learn the market, to learn the charts, to learn different investment strategies. And I believe the stock market, in spite of all the fraud and corruption, is one of the best vehicles to gain wealth. I didn't feel that way 4 years ago. I thought, you find a stock you like, you invest, it goes up, it goes down. But I didn't know about call options. I didn't know about iron condos. I didn't know about straddles. I didn't know about credit spreads. I didn't know what a butterfly was. There was a lot of things that I was not familiar with in the stock market. I didn't even know what basic options were. I heard people talking about it, but I didn't know about it. I buy a stock, it goes up, it goes down, and that was the extent of my finance intelligence. But over the last 4 years, I have learned a lot. And but for the fraud and corruption at AMC and GME, I would not be this educated in the United States stock market. And these bad actors, these naked shorters have taught me a lot. I have learned to kick the can down the road the way they do. I have learned to sell call options like they do. I have learned to sell leaps like they do. And when the call option gets out of control, I just kick the can down the road. And I thank the AMC naked shorters. I thank the bad actors for that, because I wasn't even aware that existed. I was not aware you could kick options down the road. You could kick leaps down the road. You could kick plays down the road and not Pay for them today, pay for them later. Pay for them later. And then when later comes, if the market isn't doing what you like it to do, you kick it down the road another 12 months. And that is how they operate. And I have a lot of plays that I have done exactly what they have been doing. When the play is not doing what I like it to do, I just kick it down the road. Now, do I have access to all the fraudulent things that they have access to? Of course not. Can I naked short stocks? Can I move trades in the dog pool? Can I hold buys? Can I create counterfeit sell orders and push them out into the market to manipulate the price of a stock? No, I can't do all that. But what I can do is I can sell calls. I can sell puts. I can sell leaps. I can do credit spreads. I can do a lot of things that they do by following their lead. I have learned how to make money in the United States stock market. And I believe a lot of retail investors are a lot more educated now than they were 4 months ago. And if it wasn't for the fraud and corruption in AMC and GME, a lot of us would have never have increased our investment or stock market education. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Are you guys more educated in the market now because the fraud and corruption in AMC and GME force you to educate yourself? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.